Hello YouTube, my name is Storm, and we're back with Zenless 1.6. We should be able to finish it today. I think we were about halfway last time. Let's do that. Let me just make sure volume's good. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Alright, so on this end here.
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators.
You're
About
not
some
creepy
people
at
who
all
wish
with
to
how
use
you
sacrifice
speak.
to launch an attack on New Eridu.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
That's not creepy
I
at
know
all.
many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share
Granted,
info with you to show my
she is a
sincere
little
hopes
bit
of
of a
working
stalker,
together.
so...
I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something...
It's interesting to see how many people are, like,
Actually, the
all trying to
Exaltists
get the
and
same
I,
thing, like the same
we have
information,
a
but for
bit
like
of
different reasons.
shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I'm still not sure.
What's not to be sure about? We both share the same goal, and I won't harm you. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Not yet, at least.
Nope, I can't fight.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your
Ah.
darling Lord Phaethon?
Now comes the
That's
stalker
right.
part.
The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just, it's a little complicated.
Well, if it's not that you don't like him, then that means you do like him, right? And I know exactly how you feel. My love for Lord Phaethon is really complicated, too. Great, you're a fan of Lord Phaethon, too.
Oh, so she doesn't know that we're
But that
Phaethon yet.
makes
Okay.
sense. All of New Eridu ought to be fans of Lord Phaethon.
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaethon.
Then we're fellow fans! Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now.
For nearly an hour, holy shit.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself.
God, I knew she was obsessed. I didn't know
Look at
she
the
was
time.
that obsessed. Holy shit.
I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
I was so caught up chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in the hollow in the outer ring. I'll need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. Speaking of, how did you know we were proxies? Because, I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job, and I know many secrets. Since we've agreed to work together, what's the deal with you and the Exaltists? I must foil the Exalted's schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to go back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Well, are you sure you want to head straight into the Hollow? Maybe we can use the old method and connect to Eus instead? That should be a safer option. But if we connect to Eus, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Let's just go in. If you insist, Belle. Alright then. But if anything happens, make sure you stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I still worry. Vivian will protect me. I'll protect you too. If anything happens, I'll get back up for you immediately. Alright. Let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. So obviously Vivian's connected to Hugo. And she almost let that slip, that's her informant. But I'm wondering how Hugo finds out all this information. Oh, Silver Soldier, Anby.
Proxy,
Oh, and Trigger.
you're here too. I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here?
Was I supposed to
Is
do
that a
their
new
quests
look I see,
first?
Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident. I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday. I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here
Probably should
investigating
have
a
done
few things
their
ourselves.
stories. I'm guessing
One
that
of the
probably
Cunning
would have made a
Pair's
little
most
bit more
powerful
sense.
members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us? Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to
I just
anyone with a
noticed
name
that
around New Area.
Trigger's
I
armor
see.
looks
Seems you're handling
like
your work
a
well.
trigger.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking
I don't know
our
whether
leave
that's
now.
a fun design or a really
You're
stupid
going
design.
into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Vivian, you okay there, bud?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
Thank you for that astute observation, Anby.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Anby from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Amby here. So if you'll excuse me.
Oh, so she really was trying to scam us at the auction. Damn.
You're not looking so good. Everything okay?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh? Yeah. There really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you.
Honestly, would rather have more people than less, especially in a hollow. Why did you suddenly decide to help Sienna? Roxy, do you believe in fate? I do. I see. I've always thought that a predetermined fate is a very sad thing. Roxy, No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the hollow. Oh, I actually get to play
So,
as
what is it that you all
both of
plan
them.
to do
Okay,
here?
cool.
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important.
Save your strength, Envy. Here, Ether Vision.
New Eritu's future may well depend on it.
I love the fact that they're kind of changing things so that characters stay on the
Adjusting
field.
for wind.
Right on cue. Don't.
Time to pin him down.
Man, their animations are really cool.
Fire support ready. Copy. Recalibrating.
Now it's my
Kind of
turn
wish I
to
would
ask
have pulled for them.
questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
Pin them down.
What I'm
Granted,
investigating has something
You know,
to do
going
with
back to pulling for them, I don't really have the pulls necessary for
The target's weary.
all of them.
Show no mercy.
Much as I love these characters, just I don't feel like I get a lot of pulls from
You're in my sight.
all of them. Or I don't feel like I get enough pulls from just
Quick shot.
playing the game normally.
I'm on it.
Proxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Like, I feel like I can get typically an S rank or a 5-star every 2 updates for
This is the place.
Star Rail, but like it feels like it takes forever to for me to get an S rank in this game.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
We're supposed to find a ring
I'll stay
in
here with her.
this hollow?
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about
Like,
me.
who knows where it
Go
could be
ahead and
now?
accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his life, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite the nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous work. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all this? Because that legendary artist was my husband, Mira's father. My condolences. Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. So who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I just discussed with Miss Anby is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't rely on any keepsakes, and I don't need those to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Foxy, may I speak with Sienna alone for a moment? Of course. Okay, so she wasn't trying to scam us. Alright. Regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely, extremely grateful to you. I feel so weird being Belle in the Hollow.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Probably bad food.
Neither do I.
Is that a capybara? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. Anby, I don't know how you can judge that.
It's pretty cute. It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Well, considering it's in a hollow, probably not. Good thought, Vivian.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
Her location should still be safe.
I hope so. Copy.
Goddamn, Silver Soldier Anby is really good.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Oh, no.
Her vital signs are gone.
Oh,
What happened?
I
fuck,
guess
man.
this was her final scam. There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
But,
I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter.
oh my god.
It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity.
Yeah, okay,
yes.
sure, your daughter's set on
It's the
money
only
money
way I
now,
can
but like,
squeeze it out of them.
she just lost her mom and
What
doesn't
makes
have
you
a
think
dad.
that will help you?
I just trust you will.
Like,
I'm just
what the fuck are you
awfully
putting your
sorry
kid
you
through
had to get
now?
involved in this.
Just so that she can
It's
have
something I
money.
must do.
Like, yeah, that gives
I
her
have
a
to
nice
leave
life in the
something
future, but like,
behind for my
what
girl.
about her parents?
I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's
Nah,
body
that's
is
fucked,
corrupted,
man.
withers away and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since
Oh,
I
she's
was a little
clairvoyant?
girl. But the things
That's
I
the
see
term,
are
right?
always
I think it's
something
clairvoyant.
bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
Oh,
Sorry.
poor Vivian.
I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just...
Nah, that's fucked.
I'm sorry.
Poor Vivian, man.
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I
Hey,
even
Blatant,
wonder
how's it
whether it's
going?
me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Oh yeah?
Thank you.
How far have you gotten
No
in it?
matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Hey, that's good. So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes. Every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Sienna said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter Mira for life. Though, it's hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe Topps demands it? Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favor with Topps for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Topps. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. No wonder she was able to get classified information. She says she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy.
Oh, that's strange. I've always found that FNAF 3 was typically the easiest of them. But I guess there are some parts of it that are hard to, like, get down, really.
I can only see this misfortune. Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Oh, Vivian.
Save your strength, Envy.
Proxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Man, imagine having beef with a dead man in a furry costume.
Ether vision activate.
Oh, there's two of them now. Okay, lovely.
I'll pierce right through. The target's weary. Wait on cue. Hold in position. Show no mercy. I won't back down. Time to pin them down. I'll pierce right through.
I gotcha.
Quick shot. Recalibrating. Off balance. You're in my sights.
God, it's so satisfying triggering trigger, which is very ironic to say.
It's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Let's wait until you feel comfortable telling me.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian. But we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I can wait.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease,
I'm curious though,
accidents,
with
and
your
disasters.
struggle with FNAF 3, what
Of
part of it
course,
is like the hardest
there are
part
also
for you
some
to master?
non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
I don't mind at all. That's just who you are, Vivian. I'd like to keep hanging out with you.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
Yeah, that can be definitely frustrating. Oh, yeah, the phantoms are really piss me off.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
I mean, even though the phantoms can't kill you, they're still annoying as fuck.
What Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
One sec. I'm gonna game disk and to start downloading because I forgot to do that earlier. Why did that boot me back to the fucking home menu? But yeah, I ended up getting a Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown today.
Looks like it isn't in here. Let's try this.
I don't know if I'll play that on stream, but it's one that I've wanted to play for a while.
Strange. There's nothing in here. This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
I'm pretty sure we just kicked it. We didn't do anything fancy. Oh, hi, Hugo.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left
How the
behind.
fuck did you get in here,
But
bud?
I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your
Gay
life.
vampire alert.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies.
Oh, Belle, who would have
didn't
guessed
have
the
a
two
chance to
characters with
mention it
vampire
before.
aesthetics would know each other?
I'm actually part of the Phantom Thieves Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As
Yeah,
you've
like, I can't
probably
believe
heard,
you.
Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies.
I mean, to be fair,
Like
proxies are
We
basically...
need your abilities.
Before you make any
illegal
decisions,
as well,
please allow
so
me
it
to
would
briefly
only
explain the
make sense that
concept
proxies
behind the
and
Mockingbird
thieves would work
Syndicate.
together.
We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales.
Alright.
And thus Mockingbird was born. We take
So
from
we got
those who have
phantom
far more than
thieves
they
who are trying to
deserve
make
and
society
give it to
better.
those who deserve to have more.
Totally not
If
getting
you ask
Persona
me,
vibes at all.
That's enough to be considered a form of justice.
You do have a point. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never.
I
be
love
willing
how
to
he just
do.
has so much
And
beef
the
with
most
Lycon.
crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right?
You just
Of
want me to
course,
bring
you're
your fucking
welcome to
boyfriend
bring
along.
some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Bro just wants any reason to see his ex.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you. Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Oh, I'm Hugo now? Give me 1 sec. Okay. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. So, you actually own a gallery? I also have a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of the gallery owner works quite well. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well. Ah, yes, the classic flashback, what's the word I'm looking for? Flashback, like, color scheme of the sepia filter. Oh well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. Long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? As promised, I already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly, not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. Let's meet at Lumina Square. Once the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, "In which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman?" The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. Ugh, I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. We'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction, that robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him, too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know. Relax, I don't plan on clashing with him head-on. You better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly or trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, Ravenlock family's in bed with those exaltist lunatics. Who knows what awful schemes they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how's Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. You're still not over it? Don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Oh, I think... Oops, wrong voice. Alright, fine. Good luck. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but it hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Really? but what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want to change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. If it's really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True. True. Who would turn down money? Alright, so Tops is in leagues with the Exaltus. Kinda had a feeling that would be the case, but at least it's confirmed now. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Yep. I don't have much else to do besides that, so may as well. You're the one with business you're the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You'd better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
Bro just admits it?
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too.
What's your angle here, Hugo?
And I'm
Because that can't be correct.
that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve.
And there's no way Hartman actually believes you and is going to work with you.
I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
But there's no way he doesn't
Mr.
plan on
Hartman,
backstabbing him at all.
I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows.
I mean, yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised, coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity. Shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
It's a very interesting
make a valid
position
point there.
that Hugo's put him
In that
in.
case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you.
There's no way he's just trusting him, right?
All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
Like, if he is, the Ravenlock family, like, definitely should fail.
He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline.
Oh,
He should
fuck.
have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done.
Huh?
My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it.
Oh, I see why he killed his father now.
Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
What a fucked up father. Holy shit.
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was #1.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist.
Yeah, I definitely see why Hugo killed him
Do
now.
you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
Maybe he was right to do that.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Roxy, you look like you have something to say. About that chosen one. Well, truth is, we always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, you're a child that only brings misfortune.
I hate when it just cuts off dialogue.
People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe.
Man,
fate
I'm
truly
really
is
wishing
set
I
in
pulled
stone.
for her now. Or, like, actually got her. Because I pulled for her, but I think I
want to
lost my
help these people
50-50.
avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
So, like, when does she find out that we're Phaethon?
I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self.
That's actually really sweet.
Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past.
Yeah, I don't
But
blame him.
judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the
That is
extravagant
quite
home is
the,
actually like hell for him. I think it's probably
What's the
because
word?
the family treats him terribly. I digress.
Like, that's
He ran
quite the
away and
guess
ended up
from, like,
meeting Lycon
really
and his
not knowing
master.
much about him.
After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Belle, you came home late today. I had a long chat with Vivian. I see. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Belle, Vivian has contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lycon, and B, who we recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? I'm used to it. Alright, there's so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what, remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. Before I do that, I just want to quickly, before I forget, grab my pulls for this month. And oh sweet, I have 19 pulls, so I think I'm going to be guaranteed for whoever I want. Yeah. Oh god, I'm guaranteed at hard pity, because here, hold on. I'm at guarantee in 20 searches, so I'm guaranteed my next one, but it's going to be probably hard pity. That fucking sucks. Alright. One sec. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed locations marked in the Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates. It's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. I like how we just seem to always go back to the Ballet Twins whenever it comes to Lycon.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans!
Yeah,
Anyone who
totally,
likes
that's
Lord
what it
Phaeton
is.
Can't be a bad guy.
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaeton is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd
I
be
wonder
so
if Hugo
bright.
knows that we're Phaethon
By the
and
way,
just hasn't told
would you like to
Vivian
come
or
by
not.
my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaeton merch.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Same old routine, shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in a bag, thank you. Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence! I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either, otherwise I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. You know what, Lycon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago.
Oh.
Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. just like Jack used to say. This
So Hugo
world
really
isn't
wanted to
fair.
build just like a Robin Hood kind of
So that's why
thieves
we
guild.
have to influence it however we can and change things in our own way.
Just
But
went about
on the basis
things
of not
a way
causing
that
harm to other
Lycon
people's
didn't
lives.
agree with.
That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right. I promise.
Lycon was a lot more just the pacifist
That sounded
kind of
pretty
thief,
forced.
whereas Hugo is a
Don't forget,
do whatever needs to be done.
things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
It's honestly kind of sad to think that they fell apart the way that they did.
Looks like we're all
Because
here.
it seems like they were really
Hugo,
good
you're
friends
late again.
at, you know, the beginning. Alright, other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems that Miss Anby is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello there. The proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So, before entering the Hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked by in Bringer's notebook, yeah. Let me start again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltists. These could be treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now. Alright, so I'm guessing we're gonna get Lycon and Andy.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
With Vivian helping, okay.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Oh my god, would you two please stop fighting and just make up already? At least for now, since we're working together. I would appreciate that. I don't need you two being petty with each other.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the Hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Vel, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Master Proxy, I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way as you've done before. There we go. Easy enough.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram.
Oh, is this how she finds out?
In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really
I don't
be
know
Lord
if now's the time to be doing all this.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance
We're
to
kind
tell
of in
you.
the middle of a mission right now.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Yeah. Let's wait until
We just gotta get out of the hollow
we
first.
get out of here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit.
Thank you, Hugo, for saying what I've been saying.
The door's finally open.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. Ah, this is a dream. I never want to wake up.
That's one of these things. Okay.
In position.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna go back and rework some of the old kits to kind of work like Trigger does, where they stay on the field.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
There are more ethereals around. Please.
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
Take this. I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Oh my god, Hugo, please do not antagonize this man right now.
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority. Take this.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Understood. I kind of like that they're doing this with missions now, where they're letting you play already preset teams rather than just using your own team all the time. So you get to try out different characters.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
Because if I was able just to use my characters, it would just be Miyabi all the time.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms.
Oh, of course you do.
Suggestion, split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? Where we're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
Not
What's
Ambi
that
trying to
supposed
make
to mean?
those two go
We
together.
get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
Thank you,
This is a
Ambi.
good chance for you
I'm
guys
so
to build
glad
some
you
rapport.
understand how I feel.
Ambi's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it.
Yes, it is.
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But, Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Oh, Ambi, I love you so much. So, if there are no objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. You really enjoy posing as the leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only leader. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly, it doesn't, Miss Ambi. Lord Faithin, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? I'm fine. As the proxy said, let's make it quick, friends.
Lord Faithin, there are too many ethereals here.
Oh, I need to light up all data points. Okay. I've never had to do this puzzle before. At least I don't remember it.
Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I share a deeper connection. Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Faithin incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Faithin fan until my very last breath.
What? Yeah, why do you like Faithin?
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Faithin so much, Vivian?
Lord Faithin is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
What did we do to
Should be the one thanking you.
make her say that? Because that is like
See, Lord Faithin makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep
really,
babbling like
really devout, like
I wonder how the others are doing.
speak
I'm
that
sure
like
Andy will be
just
able to
devout
manage.
like
She's great at this kind of stuff.
I don't even know how to explain
Hugo
it.
and
It's just
Lycon.
like
Let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
devout like worship almost.
Mind the blind spot.
Ow, can you not? Thank you. It's so weird only having one character on the team. The final step is to operate this console. Just like in the movies, bringing down the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet up with the others now.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
Oh
I
my
have
god,
no
these
intention
two.
of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long
Well, that's
life
not
of
very
mine.
open-minded at all.
They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Very true,
Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred
Jack's
and
not
ambition.
entirely wrong,
That he won't become the dragon that must be slain.
but like,
But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root.
you're not really instilling a lot of hope that there can be change.
There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him.
Like, you are sowing the seeds of doubt in Lycon very early on.
To choke him.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Honestly, like, Hugo's arrogance makes him really fun of a character. I really am enjoying Hugo a lot. I can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. You wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing. For perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Phaethon and I, coming in first place is to be expected. Vivian is right. Lord Phaethon agrees that we're perfect partners. Vivian, the smile on your face is a bit concerning. Is not. Vivian only smiles happily when thinking about Lord Phaethon. Everyone, location marked in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, Vivian, you need to calm down a little bit.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian adores you. Whether you're Phaethon or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Yeah, see,
Hang on. What's
it's
that
moments
supposed to
like
mean?
this where I don't think Hugo is actually that bad of a guy.
Conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, the man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna be the
If
case.
I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
Genuinely, I do
know you'd
understand.
Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty.
Like, as much as, like, I don't want to agree, I can't help but to agree with him.
So, I want to apologize to you.
Especially because of his past. Like, especially because of that one incident. Like, obviously, he has facts and, like, experience to back up his feelings. So,
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're
makes sense to me.
incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
are you running off? Or...
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation.
Oh,
We don't know when it'll
lovely! Another
If it
sacrifice.
does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry,
Oh,
kids.
fucking
You won't be the ones to
Hugo.
keep it.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You are from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal
Okay,
is
so
to
that was
sacrifice
definitely
all
part of
along.
her story quest, I'm guessing.
Tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf-Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do,
We're gonna have to
then
fight
I'll
him
have
again.
to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
Yeah, there's definitely more to it than just that.
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You... What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Fucking hell. Then again, this is Hugo that we're talking about. He's probably got some kind of plan to go forward.
A perfect conduit.
Stand still.
Hugo has definitely got like a plan that he just can't tell us.
Flip the switch.
After everything he's like told us and everything, I don't think he's actually fully betraying us.
Stay calm.
He definitely is in the moment, but I don't think he is full-time. They've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. We have to catch up. We can't let them have the sacrifice. How do I get up there? Is it actually with this? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I
Yeah, knew it.
loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
Oh, he's a Ravenlock. Oh, lovely.
You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins.
Also, a vampire character having Vlad in his name is really funny.
That bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
Extremely smart. He played him really well.
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops.
But Lycon has a
For
point.
now,
We need
Tops
information.
has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
Oh, what are you playing at? Oh.
Countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
I don't really agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes were nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything, or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
I understand your anger and resentment, but you can't let those feelings consume you.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough
I really
to
hope that he's just playing out another long con.
will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Like, I don't actually expect him to work with cops.
Is that all? It's about time you kneel.
I definitely have a feeling that he's playing at something, I just can't tell what.
A perfect conduit. Get ready. Fall back.
Time to hunt.
Beg for mercy.
I mean, at least I'm hoping he's playing at something. I genuinely can't tell with Hugo.
Stay safe. Fall back. Wide open. Stay safe. Flip the switch. Loyalty.
I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Faithin. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Faithin alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root.
Come on,
When the
Hugo.
time comes, you must be the one.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Oh. Shit.
Master Proxy.
Like,
You
hon,
hurt?
what the fuck?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Faithin, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do
from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
He was hurt so badly. I'm afraid, even before he fell into that hollow, he might have already...
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
No, there has to be more to this.
For what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Oh God.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
Are you okay, Vivian? Lord Phaethon, I'm fine. Just a little distracted. After what happened, you deserve some rest. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need to put on such a show. And to deliberately use you as a hostage, I don't think he ever intended to harm you. What Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. That business with the Sacrifice Corps, maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Sure, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? And that finishes 1.6. So I only have 1.7 to finish, as well as the stories for Soldier Zero and B, Trigger, and Ellen I still need to do. So that's not too bad. But yeah, now we've got 1.6 done. That's pretty big. I'll be starting 1.7 tomorrow. And then we should be caught up by the time 2.0 comes out. So for now, that's going to be it. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you do, please feel free to leave a like. If not, feel free to give a dislike. It's up to you. If you like my content and want to see more, please feel free to subscribe. And if you want to see all of my streams live on Twitch, my Twitch is twitch.tv/StormbringerVT. If you want updates on my stream or what's going on in general, my socials would be down in the description. Thank you all once again very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. See ya!